there, people. So, back to Refinery grind again. Was up earlier, so kind of changed some of them purely by automatic. Trying to leave them to do them all to take a video, but then I keep on forgetting. Right, so we'll go back to the Refinery. I have some legendary ones. Don't really care about the premium. Sometimes I like the elite. It depends if I've got enough speed ups. But definitely the legendary. Yeah, that's 2.5 hours. I have 2.5 hour ones. When I first logged on, it was like 32 at 2:32, so I would have taken that to 3. So I just kind of left it for 5 minutes. Anyway, so I'll just get that person first, or people first. Still can't believe it. There's nothing that we get for helping people. I know, but there's no like rankings. There's no records. There's nothing. You just come on and help people and go away. It's kind of pointless. Anyway, it's my rant for the morning. So the legendary ones will speed up. Blah blah blah. See, there's a prime example. I used 2.5 hours, so I used 5 hours of speed ups just to get kind of whatever that was there, 206 legendary coins or material or whatever it's called. These ones, I would have to use 3 hours or leave it with 5 minutes. But I do have 2 elite, so what we'll do is we'll go and have a wee look around and then I'll come back. We'll see how we get on. So plundering is an absolute nightmare. It's just a drag. All these people, especially the ones I've been matched with recently, have just been kind of either they're extremely high, or when you can beat them, I'm not going to change anything, or when you can beat them, the 15-minute period, if they're already in that bracket, there's probably a lot of the same mind, so it takes ages. You end up doing the same thing like 20 times just to do 5 raids. A couple of people were asking about the plundering for the team. That must be in the future once they iron out all the bugs. So we'll probably get this kind of rubbish for a week and then there'll be another update, or we'll change a few bits and bobs. Right, so we'll go back into squad equipment. I've got bits and bobs I want to have a look at. We'll have a look at the smith or blacksmith or whatever you want to call it. So I've got quite a few. I'll use the crap ones first. Saying that, basically they've all been crap recently. I'm not even bothering looking at any kind of attributes or anything for... Sometimes the blues are okay, but realistically you're just going to get rid of them. Is it not even showing you anymore? Yeah, they're not used to show you. Sure, it showed us yesterday. No, it only shows you if you've got an epic thing, that's the reason. So I've got a squad load 3.7, I think I've got a couple of crap ones, but they're not epic, so... A couple of legendary. Another crap, what's this? So this is our card, so we've got a war fighting based card that's, well, it's kind of half. It's a zombie based card with crap everything else. Like, if it's a zombie based card for killing zombies, we don't really need squad load. I don't even know why it's kind of like they're setting up for the future to be able to replace them for like VIP section, you know. It's just getting a bit ridiculous. Anyway, go back to the bag. So they should be in order of might. We're just going to dismantle the blue and the greens. We're not interested in them. I'm not saying that they're all going to be bad. There might be some sort of buffs for people, but there's certainly no use for like later game. And then we'll look at the purple ones, or the epic. So firstly, I've still got these. I'm kind of keeping them for a rainy day, simply because of the buffs. I mean, it's squad attack 3.2, infantry defense 2.9, rider attack 2.6, ranged attack 2.6, gathering speed nearly 10, squad load nearly 10. I've kind of kept them for kind of upgrading other cards if they ever came around, but they're pretty much kind of maxed out. You know, you're not going to get much higher than that. And I kind of, my plan is to, yeah, we'll just sell them if I really need to, but the kind of unofficial plan is to keep them for like rainy day, for maybe specific jobs, like this card pack's for killing zombies, this card pack's for doing this, but that'll be later on and I'll probably end up getting rid of them. So we've got squad load 4.3, squad load 3.7. Now to dismantle the cards I get 50 of the material. To combine them both together, the best case scenario is nothing, just literally nothing. These two options wouldn't change, the basic attributes, and the only thing it would change would be the squad load. So I would be able to combine them both together. So squad load 4.3, I would have to use the 4.3 to add to this card to maybe get it 4.3. So joining these cards together are kind of pointless unless there's a really high one that's gathering and you want to for gathering, that kind of thing. That's why I've kept these ones, because this is pure gathering and that's pure gathering, so it works in my favour. So get rid of these. Dismantle, dismantle. We're going to have to check them. And then we'll go back. So we've got a new card that had squad load of 5.2. Most of these ones, I've still stuck to the vests for now, so I'm just going to put it on vest to have a look. So we've got these attached. So this is my gathering base one, so I don't care about the ranged thing and I can't change it. These are only going to get better if I upgrade the card using material. I done that at the beginning, but I'm not going to bother just to get these up slightly, you know. Even if I got up to 20%, this would go up to like a 4% buff or something. You can get that in one little armament card. So riders, I've got damage to zombies, which theoretically is maxed out. Defense, range I don't care about. This one's one that would be able to upgrade slightly if it comes around, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. Obviously it's attack based, so any of the, you've got squad defense, squad attack, just say they're both 3.4 for easy to remember. So none of them I can upgrade. This card essentially I'm keeping to upgrade. The only thing I can change is squad load really. Realistically these two are kind of maxed out unless I use or get rid of a better card, which is pointless. So squad load at 6.2. So can't do anything with that one. And then the next card. So we've got rider squad attack 4.8. Squad load of 2.3. See, this is kind of the only way I could presume it would be helpful. This cost me 200 coins, so £2 basically in my money. So it cost £2 for a rider squad attack. Now theoretically, the reason I got that is to turn another card. That's the only kind of reason I got these cards. There was another one I bought that was silly. Or was it just that one? Was it recently? No, it must. Unless it, oh wait, I don't think it was a vest. So it was the helmet I bought there. I had the rider defense of 3.6. It's already installed. Oh, that's it there, right. So that one I got, I think that's actually quite good for if you were to keep it for, I mean I don't use ranged, so it's kind of pointless for me. But I'm going to use, well I'm maybe going to use the squad load now, or I'm going to keep this for range for when I'm attacking bases, so then can get more resources. But I can't be bothered with that, and to be honest I don't like attacking bases. So we've got that. I'm going to unattach it, so we'll go back to equip, go to here, and we'll, in fact I'm going to wait waste my time, because if I go back to the equipment, go to the bag and go to helmets, I keep on forgetting it has to be the same type of card. So these don't have squad load, so I literally can't do anything with that card. The only thing I can do is upgrade ranged defense or ranged attack on here. So theoretically I could take the ranged defense of 2.7, upgrade this card to make that ranged defense an absolute maximum of 2.7, but I'm not really going to use that ever, because it's going to be used for riders, so it's kind of pointless. The other things here, I'm going to hang on to this card, because if I get more helmets, I think the squad load would be beneficial, especially because I don't think I have any attached to gathering heroes. So I could put that on there now, and yeah, that's great, but I mean, that would work great on the gathering heroes. The other buffs are kind of irrelevant. I'm not really doing anything. I think what I'll do is I'll just move it over there just now, because I've got a habit of forgetting things, as you're very aware. Right, so we'll have to go back to here, unattach, we'll put it on here, and then we'll attach that squad load. Oh, got the cars on. So yeah, just remember, if you've got your cars out, you get them all back. I think they're all nearly finished too, that's annoying. I'll send them back after I go back to the refinery. While that's doing it, I can speed up these now, just because I got under the 230. These ones who are premium, I'm not going to bother wasting speed ups. There's an elite one. We'll just do them all. So
Начать разведку.
I'm not quite sure what language you're speaking, or who it is who's speaking, but
Hurry up.
right, I can't do
Don't
anything
make
else.
me
These are
wait.
just going to go on.
该去办正事儿了。
Hard to hear again. They better put a button on that bloody Nix upgrade, I tell you. Or start giving me mouse parries for clicking the mouse all the time. Right, so we've got elite. I thought two of them were legendary, or no, I already done them, didn't I? Right, see what garbage you get. Gathering 2.8 and nothing, and essentially nothing. I mean, it'd be quite annoying if you paid to get these cards, you know, kind of paid for the gems or whatever it is. So we'll have a new card which supposedly is higher. We know it's a fighting based card with a gathering based bonus. I don't have any other gathering based bonus, and to be honest, I think the gathering speed's probably better for me. If I can gather quicker, it's better than getting 2% extra. Instead of getting 1,000, you get like 1,020 or whatever the math is. Too early. Alright, we'll get rid of these crap cards. So just double checking, we're not going to get rid of that one. Oh, they are going to get rid of that one. Yeah, it's the second one. So we're not going to get rid of that one, the gathering bonus. Yeah. So it goes that way. Just double check. So we've got the the blue, and the purple. Gathering bonus series out. I would never ever use that. And then hopefully we can upgrade another card. Back again. I'm going to focus more on the riders again. So we've got 4, 4, 3, 3. So we can upgrade the 4s. So these have got 1.5, 1.5, 1, 1.5, 1, 1.4. I'll take the counter damage back up. And we'll do this one because I want the basic attack. So theoretically, because it's going to level 4, last time it would have done this one. This time it should do this one. But we'll just see. Yep. I've been watching this a lot, so I kind of know. So basic attack damage going from, or basic attack damage taken from 1.4 to 1.5. theoretically we can do another card and get another one, but nothing else here. That's ridiculous, the jump on it. So 34, I'm 84 away from the next kind of card. That means getting rid of 2 elite just to upgrade this. There's no point in me getting rid of them while I've got stuff kind of cooking, so I'll just leave that just now. Or I don't even have that any lower cards. Yeah, I'll just leave it. So we'll go back to squad equipment because our cards are still up. 30 seconds. These quick videos are turning into 20-minute sessions every morning. Not even had a coffee yet. Right, so we've got 2 blue cards essentially. They might be green. Let's say that, they might be anything. We're waiting on the cards coming back just so I can update. There's no point in keeping you guys on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove the card from there and stick it to there. I actually have to wait because I need to see the buffs. 3 seconds. There we go.
Let's go, Sam.
Okay, so we're at the cards. We're going to add it here. Well, we'll do it before and after. So before we had steel, oil, gathering speed. I mean, that's quite decent for gathering speed. And then you've got engine attack, squad attack. Where is that coming from? Yeah, it's just all from there. You've got engine attack, what I don't care, squad basic attack, which I don't care, and counter damage, which I don't care. And then if I add this new helmet, the only buff I really care about is this squad load is now 17%. So I kind of need to get rid of this rubbish and swap it over when I can. Like this is kind of, there is no need for me to have this on here. Why, I don't even know why I've got it on here. I can't, I think it's just because I attached it to other places, but I think what we'll do is we'll just get rid of that. And I'll just put it on there for the sake of it. So we've got this rubbish we'll eventually get rid of. That's probably just because the card's a fighting card, you know. This card's a fighting card, but the only reason I've got it is for the squad load, and I'll probably swap that out kind of at a future date. Just look in there. Yeah, so it doesn't show the other buffs, it only shows the engine defense. It doesn't show the kind of range one, which is good. Right, so there's not much else I could say. I'm trying to build the cards more of a, I'm trying to be more efficient with them. Like, I don't care about the other bits and bobs. I'm kind of only caring about the buff part of it. Now, people might say, why do you want rider buff? But I would rather have, why do you want zombie killing buff? But I would rather have zombie killing than I would squad load or, I don't know, ranged attack or something like that, you know. All these kind of cards, yeah, that's garbage. I'm not interested in that. I'm not going to use it. This one's perfect because if I'm killing zombies, then it works. I mean, there's no reason why. If I had a choice between getting 11% damage dealt to zombies or infantry at 3%, I'm not going to use it for infantry, so what's the point? Anyway, that's my wee mini rant. I haven't really found anything exciting out or anything new out. The auction house, I put a card up for sale and then I withdrew it. You don't get anything back. Whatever you pay at the beginning, you use your cards or 50 coins or whatever it is. Buying them, keep an eye out, because if you ever get some, I was categorizing them, so I put on some filters of just legendary and one gold thing, and then done filter and then categorized it. Sometimes click that a few times, and it was coming up with some low ones. I got one at 200. Now look at this card, it's got 2. I haven't looked at them, it'll probably be garbage, but damage dealt to zombies and infantry squad attack. I mean, for any basic player, that's amazing, you know, and to then be able to upgrade the squad attack and the skill damage, this is a great card, and for the sake of it being kind of £5.50, some of the other ones, I was laughing at some of the other prices, like 220, so what's that in, is that £2,200? I don't know, but what do you get? And that, what I don't understand. Just because it's a higher card, it's like, that's rubbish, you know. It's just, if you look at this one, looks nice, gathering bonus, rider attack, infantry attack. It's just too generic, you know. It's like, yes, I've got a great card, but you can only really put that on what you can only put it on riders, and then you lose these unless you're gathering or unless you're doing that. And that person wants like 17,000, so what's that? £17.80? I don't care what they're doing. Oh no, that'll be more than that. That'll be 100. Ugh. Make sure you also click here. Keep an eye on this to see what's trending at the moment. Don't know why things trend, but this is quite scary as well. Anyway, thanks for having a wee listen to us, and sorry you never learned anything exciting. Only thing that I'm kind of waiting on finding out is the team part. Anything else, the plundering is a nightmare. The alliance thing is just the worst system set up ever created. It's like they just expect people to magically go on to see it and then to share it for somebody else to kill. It's like, okay, right, whatever. Anyway, hope you all have a nice day, and I'll catch you later.